The Hive Cluster is under attack.
Live for the swarm.
Hey there, StarCraft fans. It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today, it's gonna be a PvZ here on Retro 1.2 between Soma and Bisu. Top left side, it is Soma. He's our red Zerg player. Man, this guy's incredible. And on the bottom right side, it's a purple Protoss player. It is Bisu. All right, man. Sent to me by RJB. You know that already. Check him out. I'll link in the description to his YouTube channel. And again, this channel would be less awesome if RJB was never born. Maybe we should do a movie, a remake of A Wonderful Life, with RJB never being born and how difficult everybody's life would be, especially Brood War fans. Okay, so a PvZ, my favorite matchup. Just because we see all sorts of stuff, right? Archons, Reavers, Zealots, Corsairs, sometimes Carriers, and Lings, Hydralisks, Lurkers, Defilers, Ultralisks, Scourge, Mutalisks. The options are endless. Terror the Overlord, scouting out, not cross spawn, because that would be a very, very bad idea for him. Ah, Forge opening here from Bisu. And an Overpool opening here from Soma. Just playing it safe on this giant 4-player map, Retro. Yeah, hang on a second. He's gonna see if there's an Overlord. Just, you can do 2 checks in 1, right? Okay, so no creep. And no, wait. Just wait. Okay. Well, he checked the top right. So by process of elimination, Soma is in the top left. Didn't have to see this Overlord to know that it's the truth. So, expansion coming down at the natural base. We've got 2 sets of Lings on the way. And again, Bisu does not know this. And now he does. I mean, he saw the timing on the hatch. He knows this is an overpool timing, so he's like, yeah, Lings are out. Let's get a Nexus, and then just make sure we get a cannon up here. As soon as we get 150 minerals, bam, check it, let's go. And we should be fine. Depends on how many Lings are coming out, though. It's 2 sets. Zerg player is blind as to where the Protoss is, so scouting top right. Actually knows we're not bottom left. So 1 set's going top right, 1 set is going cross spawn. And gas starting now at about 2 minutes, closer to 3 minutes for Soma. And look, you know Bisu. Bisu's been playing so well for being an absolute legend who has had such an incredibly long career in the world of the StarCraft. And he's still at an incredibly high level. Soma, awesome player too, getting his 3rd base up left side here. Not trying to be too super aggressive. It's a very safe Forge expand here, but it means you can't be aggressive, is the problem if you're Bisu. Okay, well, a Zealot is in production, so we'll see how much threat he can give to Soma here with a single Zealot. We'll take an a closer look at that when that time comes. Transferring a few dudes down to this natural base. Probes, happy to have a place to mine. And a cybernetics core on the way from the Protoss. Any surprise? No. If you're just going to go 2 gates without any cyber cores at all in your opening, then you just go 2 gates. And you send Zealots. You don't get a Forge at all, man. You just try to make 1,000,000 Zealots and kill your opponent. No need for a cyber core, no need for a Forge or a cannon. Just go. And that's not what this is. So, Ling's getting metabolic boost. Is that a metabolic boost before Lair? Dude, Soma. When's the last time I cast a PvZ or even a TvZ where the Zerg player didn't get a lair with his first 100 gas? Seems impossible. I mean, what this means is he definitely needs to get a Hydra Den because Corsairs are 1,000,000,000% on the menu with the Stargate opening. All right, so going to be Hydra opening here from Soma. We'll see what he can do with it here. Hydra Lurker bust can be pretty strong, but Bisu's seen it all a bajillion times. He can deal with a little bit of Hydra Lurker pressure. even from somebody as good as Soma is. Looks like Bisu maybe scouting out a potential third base here. Be very cool for him to get a third base. Ooh, Scouting Probe does get chased and sniped down by that Ling with speed. That was a big part of that equation. Ye old Citadel of Adun coming in. And Corsair production has begun. Macro hatch of a third. Ooh, just Extractor tricked on accident or maybe on purpose. To get another drone out here to give him 28 out of 27 available. An interesting choice. I wonder if he messed up his build somewhere. Meanwhile, oh, there was... I guess these Lings just intercepted that Zealot and killed him before he could get anything done. Cool. Well, guess what? Alera's on the way, but guess what? A Hydra Den is here too. So, obviously, you can't get Alera at this timing and not lose every one of your Overlords to Corsairs. Take that, Overlord friend. Scouting down to see if there's a third base from the Protoss. A very greedy third base, but there's not. And the Lings are here. They have speed. The Zealots do not have speed. Ooh, and a Templar Archives just warped in as well. So fast Templar Archives. Lings, what? Lings jumped on this cannon and killed it? Are you kidding me? That is not even, wow. Okay, well, someone's like, ooh, loop-de-loop. Get around you, get into the main base, get a perfect scout off. Oh, look at this. He sees everything that's happening. He's trying to kill the dudes on gas because sometimes players won't replace their gas workers if they die, but, I mean, Bisu immediately does so. Lings, oh, shutting down another attempt at a cannon. Soma, this is so annoying. Corsairs are finding another Overlord to kill, though. And that is going to further supply block Soma. Ouch. He already was supply block. Now he's more supply block. The Lings that he had inside the natural base here are dead. Bisu, yeah, he's got DTs running around. It's just kind of a Corsair DT opening, gotta say. Which is where Sunkens and Spores would come in. Oh man, this third base, no detection at all. Run! Evacuate the drones. Here, take care of these Hydras with the DT. Zealots, you as well. But someone's got to be... I guess there's a Sunken up now. DT. Oh, an Overlord does pop. There's a bit of detection available here. And now the Overlord is dead, and now the DT is back on the prowl. He's not trying to take down this Sunken. Now he is. He's like, whatever. Everything keeps running away. Bisu. Bisu. Okay, 2 Overlords pop, but the Sunken does get sniped. And there's not enough to there's not enough to kill these DTs with detection anyway. Bisu! This is like the most effective Evolution Chamber gets sniped. Effective DT Corsair play I've seen in a long time. Oh my gosh. Yeah, congratulations. You can totally hit these Zealots. You're not killing these DTs though. 3 kills on these DTs. This is sick. The third base dies. Evolution Chamber dies too. DTs are like, okay, job well done. 3 kills and 4 kills apiece. An Overlord does pop here. Enough Hydras show up to keep these. Okay, 2 Overlords alive for the time being. Good golly, Miss Molly. Corsairs continuing to hunt Overlords. They're going to find a couple over here for sure. Not going to supply block. And they have the speed upgrade, which means they are faster. They can run to their Hydralisk buddies more quickly, which means this Overlord doesn't die as a direct result. Third base getting replanted from Soma. DTs hanging out with their buddy the Overlord, who is detecting them and revealing them, and I don't know why they're hanging out here. There you go. Get out of there, guys. Not where you want to be. Spire coming in to try to deal with these Corsairs on some level with Scourge. Be my guess. I don't know if we're going to try to go Mutas from this position. Doesn't seem like a great idea, but it's not a lot of Corsairs either, and they don't have +1 attack, nor is it being researched. So, third base replanted by the Zerg. Not a good place to be, Soma. This is tough sledding for him right now, and what really looks like scouting in to see if he can take a third base in here. Yeah, coming up this ramp, there are High Templar, not with Storm yet, mind you, but I'm not sure that Soma is aware of that fact. Just having High Templar with your army can make the Zerg feel like, okay, coming up that ramp is a death trap. Let's not do that. Is he going to drop in here? He doesn't have drops. He's faking out. He's faking out to make you think there are drops. Just putting a little bit of fear of Zerg in here. Still no sign of a third base, though. I'm really confused about this for Bisu. It's like, man, come on. You know what you gotta do. Oh my gosh, it is mutas. All right, fair enough. Oh, and another Dark Archon. Woo! 2 Dark Archons in the same week. RJB, you spoil us. You really do. Scourge. Yep, hunting. Nice flank from the other side here, getting one of the Corsairs absolutely obliterated. Still keeps sending units up here, but not expanding up here. This is weird. It's like he's trying to make Soma think that he's expanding there so that Soma takes it easy. Doesn't go for or well, maybe trying to bait him into a 4th, rather. I don't know. It's interesting. Maelstrom coming in. Lurker aspect getting researched finally in about 10 minutes. We've had a den for like 5 minutes. But I guess he made a bunch of mutas, so that kind of slowed a lot of the other stuff down. The mutas jump in and try to pick off some of these High Templar. They do. I think all 2 or 3 High Templar with this group are gone now. And the mutas, yeah, did they get stormed? Absolutely. Did they lose 2 of their number? Mm-hmm. That they did. But killing High Templar is always worth it, man. High Templar are what keep Protoss alive, honestly. At this stage of the game, without High Templars, Protoss just dies. They do. Hydra Lurker Ling is enough to defeat this particular army without Storm. Storm is really good, but it has to be. So Maelstrom finishing up here. We'll see if this... oh, he does! He catches it. And then the mutas come out of the Wom, and they don't run away. So that was not great on their part. One of them manages to make it out. Muta time is over. Nice Wom. It's my favorite sound in StarCraft, man. 3 Scourge are free. Waiting for a 4th base. This DT is like, hey, come on up here. Come try to take a 4th base. Oh, top right is where it is. Fine. Top right. Yeah, fine. You got a ramp. You can defend against all of these zealots. Seems fine by me. Not going to complain about it. Sunken's top of the ramp here. There are 2 ramps you have to worry about. So Lurkers are going to kind of try to cover both of them with this Lurker positioning. Heading north, though. Bisu, man, he's up 153 to 97 supply. That is pretty normal this stage of the game with a lot of Hydras out for the Zerg. It's really going to have to defend with a Lurker, Sunken. This is that stage of the game where you need Sunkens, you need Lurkers. Sniping Obs is a really good way to make the Protoss go home. Because if you can't see the Lurkers, you can't really kill them. I mean, Storm is done. You can storm them. Elite Protoss players will do that, but... you know, still. Doesn't want to hang around too much without any obs when there are this many lurkers about. Adrenal getting started at 13 minutes. Consume coming on in here too. More obs being produced. Additional upgrades from Bisu. And what looks like maybe an attempt on this 4th base, which I really enjoy. What are these Lings trying to do? Other than get eaten up by that Dark Templar with 7 total kills now. Hey, High Templar snipe Lings on the backside. Hey, yeah, use some storms on us. No, we're going to use zealots instead. Oh, no. This is not enough. Dude, I think Soma just lost his 4th. Containment breach. Protoss flooding into the top right here, and that hatch is dead. Dude, this is how you do it. This is how you kill somebody as good as Soma. You kill their 3rd base. You kill their 4th base. Maybe not simultaneously or necessarily in a row, but... you do it. Oh, this is good. Woo! Nice juke on that Corsair. Wow. I mean, most of us would have lost that Corsair for sure with 2 Scourge flying in at that speed with the Corsairs flying in to meet him. Absolutely. Absolutely here. All right. +1 melee attack and +1 missile attack coming in. New 4th base, bottom left. This time not high ground, but low ground. On the expansion location, and yeah, so 3rd base is up. We didn't talk about this. 4th base is coming in from Bisu on the right side now. So I don't know, man. Do we see a world where Soma wins this game? It's gonna be a big ask. I love this though. This Congo line of Lings with Adrenal and no attack upgrades and +1 armor. Dark Swarm exists now, and Bisu doesn't want really any part of that, it would seem. Plague getting researched. Jumping on in. Looking for zealots. There they are. Hey, we found some zealots. Ow, 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 ow. Yes, these are adrenalings, but are they really? They're not cracklings yet. They don't have the upgrades for that. They're not quite super duper scary as they will be when they are 3-2 or 3-3 especially. Alright. Zealots, on the other hand, are at +1 attack and +2 armor, which isn't incredible, but, you know, better than what the Zerglings have. Look at these Zealots. Top of the ramp. Bring it! And then some Hydras show up, and they're like, ah, never mind. Pokes in. Darkswarm. Pokes in. Darkswarm. He going? I guess he's going for it. Alright, man. I don't know if he has enough Zealots to do this. Scourge! Not connecting on the obs there. Oh, he gets one. Excellent. More Scourge coming in. But not enough to break that position. Not enough Zealots. The Dragoons are not providing any value whatsoever except for attacking the Scourge, which is value. I'll give you that it is value, but it's not incredible amounts of value, yeah? 5th base is done from Soma, bottom left. He needs that 5th base. He's at 60 workers. Killing hatches will slow the Zerg player down. But 60 workers at 16 minutes. Nice play, by the way. Yeah, man, Soma's an absolute monster when it comes to macro, micro, everything across the board here. I think he's top 5 on RJB's current ELO rankings for the best players in Brood War right now. He is sick nasty. He's never won an ASL, but there are better ways to measure a player's success than just if they have won an ASL at some point. Right? Sometimes it's matchup dependent. Sometimes it's, you know, what's the meta right now? Corsairs kill an Overlord. They feel themselves getting more use all the time. There are actually no Defilers here, so this is doable. Oh, a Maelstrom on those Lings, catching a couple, or a Zealot in there too, but allows for a nice stutter step up the ramp. Lurkers all die. Very nice move from Bisu. Really nice move. The Corsairs are dead. Enough Scourge were sent in to make sure that happens. There is a bit of a Lurker Defiler attack into the 6 o'clock base, which is the 3rd. And this is going to have to be Zealots. It's going to have to be Storm. So there you go. Storm up. Zealots here too. And yeah, Soma has to abandon that decision. So is he going to expand up? Ooh, nice Ob snipe. Yeah, man. Beast is going to expand up this right side. I'm liking that. But there are Lings and Hydras on a collision course for this position. Another, dude, this Dark Archon has got 3 Maelstroms off today. Maybe even more if I missed one. Nice Storm, keeping that Archon alive. Good Storm dodge, though, too, from Soma. No, not the Dark Archon. He's been awesome. He's got 3 kills. He's been feedbacking Defilers, too. I take it back. He's got 3 Maelstroms and 3 Defiler kills. That's nuts. What an effective Dark Archon that guy is. Storm Drop wipes out a bunch of drones here. And unloads some Zealots here, too. Wait, can you do both? Ow, kind of. 3 kills on that High Templar. Nice. Back down to 61 workers for you. No 65 worker count for Soma. Not allowed, says Bisu. Adding Reavers into the mix, he knows how powerful this particular setup is. Right? Zealots, Dragoons, Reavers, Archons, High Templar, all together will do some serious work. Yeah, this attack down here at the 3rd is just not happening. There's Archons, there's Zealots, there's Storms. Sure, some more. I don't know, how much Zerg do you want to sacrifice to take this base down? Because it's going to have to be a lot. Yeah, Reavers into the mix here. This is just no way, Jose. This is the power of Protoss defense at its best right now. Lurkers going down. More Lings cruising in. And that's it. That's a hold. Bisu, you are so good at this game. I mean, more Bisu games, seriously. Really got to do it. He's taking this top right base. A little bit slower than I was thinking he would. But he's got an army to protect it now. It's a 70 worker Soma, though. He's just going to start flooding like crazy now at 20 minutes. Greater Spire on the way from the Zerg player, too. Scarab damage upgrade going to help in situations like this. Plague-oo! Plague-oo catching a bunch of these Zealots. So much easier to kill. High Templar are getting sniped out as well. Oh, some DTs wiped out this bottom left base. What the heck? Insane getting some DTs down here. Absolute boss. Still battling up here while there's DT shenanigans in the bottom left corner. And Soma setting up for some kind of an attack into the natural base, I guess. Dude, look at all these squishy High Templar, man. No. Into the right side fourth base instead. There's an Archon here, but no High Templar and no Reavers. But also no Dark Swarm, so the cannons are doing some seriously good work. Quick, unload some Reavers. Instant defense. Unnecessary, actually. The cannons did fine. More Storm. But it looks like... Oh, I was going to say, it looks like a win here from Soma, but I don't know. A bunch of High Templar remained here from Bisu, and one Hydralisk survived that engagement. We still trying... Yeah, that's bottom left base getting replanted from Soma. Right now, the map is cut in half. This is not sustainable Zerg stuff, man. You cannot afford to have the map cut in half. These Lings are dead. Do they know it? They probably did. They probably did know it. Oh, Soma taking this little center thing that's not really a base, but there's 1,000 minerals here and 6 total patches, so I mean, we'll take it. Beggars can't be choosers, you know? This bottom left base is finally getting replanted. This has been bonkers. This is a DEFCON 1 replay from RJB. Sometimes I wonder if they will live up to the hype, and why do I ever question RJB, man? This has been incredible. Okay, but again, Reaver says... Hang on. Oh my gosh. He did get surrounded for a second there. Well, not quite surrounded because he did get out of there. DT's in the mix. Yeah, this is impenetrable Protoss base time from Bisu. Reavers, High Templar, DTs, why not? Lurkers getting killed, or rather, killing DTs is always hilarious. That should never really happen. More DTs being added. It is crazy. Man, this swarming from Soma right now. Whew, 78 drones is honestly probably too many. Well, let's see if he can bust down here into Archon land. There are no High Templar, but there is a Reaver. Wow, that went pretty well for the Protoss. But guess what? There's more Zerg, and finally a Dark Swarm pops in. The Archons do not give a crap. Especially not with Zealot support here. Yep, Lurker died. Pull back, High Templar. Get out of there. 191 to 186 supply. For all the damage that Soma has taken today, for him to be at 78 workers and to have split the map in half and taken the center here against Bisu is impressive. Will it be enough? This attack not going particularly well, but guess who's got more stuff? Soma does, everywhere. I really think Bisu might just have to weather this. Eventually, Soma's going to mine out, and eventually this whole thing, this nightmare is going to end. Oh, that was a beautiful pickup from Soma right there, though. Just has to be Bisu being just more cost effective. Like, not even a lot, right? These minerals being the extra income that he's getting today is not really going to be enough for Soma to win this game. He needs to kill it. He needs to take this base. And I'm just not sure if he's going to be able to do it. There are so many High Templars, so many Reavers, so many cannons here. Both players have decent banks. Bisu's gas bank is nothing, though. I mean, we'll make sure that he's still getting as much gas as he can from these expired refineries here in the bottom side. All right. I think this is the right move from Soma. I say, second guessing the 5th best player in the world right now. And right into a High Templar Reaver Cannon Plague. Ooh, Death Storm right here. I mean, really wants that Reaver, but the Micro. Oh, the Reaver Micro from Bisu. Oh my gosh. Yes, a Plague on the Nexus is nice. But guess what? You're not killing it. There's a couple lurkers, 3 lurkers that survive that engagement, but observers come in, and lurkers all die. A couple Guardians join the party. Let's see how long they live. Hang on, they're okay. They killed a Reaver. They're going up to high ground, so the Reavers can't, or the Archons can't reach them. Okay, Soma, this is kind of working, I guess. Weird stuff, but we'll take it. Look at these Guardians. They're not killing stuff fast, but hey, they'll kill stuff. High Templar maybe going to try to get rid of these 2. Dude, they just killed an Archon. There's the Storm. Okay, that's right. Get on out of there, guys. Soma really wants this base. Another sick Plague. Catching both of these Reavers. Of course, they might have already previously been plagued. They're used to it by now. This is fine, they say, as they sit in their kitchen that's on fire. Soma, 74 workers continuing to flood here. Where are these probes going? Maybe transferring up this way. Another Plague. Bisu desperately holding on against the Zerg onslaught, but has not lost this base yet. Does it have 1 HP and 48 shields? It certainly does have that, yes. The Zerg Swarm. Continuing apace here. Just target firing the Nexus, I think, is a good idea. These Hydras are doing that. Nexus down. Nexus down. But are these Hydras going to survive? No. Absolutely not. They're trying to kill these Reavers. Nope. Adding DTs in the mix is great. Bisu retaking this base. He knows how much it matters to everybody in this game. And by that, I mean these 2 players. Soma's going into mutas. I guess he's like, you don't have any Archons. You do have some cannons, which are going to prove to be problematic. Oh, no, he's just going... That's right. He's going to change them into Guardians. Okay, cool. So never mind. It's not mutas. It's Guardians, in fact. DT. 7 kills. Kind of missing some swipe opportunities there, guy. I don't know what's going on. Big army coming up from the south here from Bisu. Center. More mutas joining the party. This is a lot of Guardians. So yeah, this is DEFCON 1, man. I don't know who's going to win this thing at 28 minutes. Can Soma bust in here? If he can do that, he can wipe this base out too and really take control of this game. If he can't, oh, look at this move into the center too by Bisu. That's so good. It's a weird drone line to storm because they're not in a line. They're kind of in a circle. The quickest units to respond are Lings, and they don't really do a whole lot at all. In fact, Nexus finally rewarping in. Guardian in range of a cannon. Does not die to the cannon. A new world record for a Guardian attacking a cannon. I'm just kidding. That's happened a bunch. Look at this, just individual Guardians. Just like pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. Dude, this is crazy. I cannot believe this game. Ah, the Storms, the Archons. It's so close in supply right now. 64 workers remain from Soma. This has been non-stop battling for like 20 minutes. Guardian got 1 kill, dead. This Guardian has 4 kills. It's pretty good. 2 kills, 1 kill, 1 kill. Picking out some of these probes, trying to hang out in this dead air space. There are no Corsairs anymore, so can't find them. Soma, 2,700 mineral bank, 1,600 gas bank, continuing just to produce what he needs at any given moment to bust through this area of Bisu's defense. What he needs this time is a bajillion Hydralisks, apparently. Archon down, dude. Soma. He did it. He busted through. This Nexus is dead. Can he protect this base? Not really, no. Has Soma done this? Was he able to get up to 78 workers? Down to 63 now, but seriously. To get up to that critical amount of bases, critical number of workers, he's mined out at a few places here. But use that swarm time to win. Maybe. Maybe he has. How much Storm is available? And how much Zerg is there to actually get into that top right base? He abandons it in order to defend his attempt to expand at the Nexus he just destroyed. I like it, but it's just Hydras. Just kidding. Some cracklings are here. Are they cracklings now? They are 3-3, sir. Yes. 3-3 on the Hydras. 3-2-2. Interesting. And just absolutely forcing Bisu back into this right side position. But then, oh, trying to get up this way is Soma, trying to get a surround on the remaining army of Bisu. It's 160 to 110 supply. I think Soma has done it. He doesn't need to kill this base, but this is where a lot of Bisu's standing army was, so erasing it was important. Wow. I think that's it. 170 to 95 supply. Soma pulled through another sick plague on a bunch of Protoss units here. He's back, retaking the center just for good measure. His, whatever base this is, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. His 8th base pops here. Now he's going after the top right to cut the head off of the beast, who is Bisu. Can he do it? How much High Templar is up there? All these probes are dying. Not that Bisu really has much use for them. Oh, he found a bunch of High Templar. One shot. There you go. And everybody dies. That was an incredible pickup from Soma. Like a really great pickup from Soma. And I mean, it was over, but now it's seriously, for reals, over now. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this game. Wow. And heck, subscribe. I'm trying to get up to 70,000 subscribers. We're getting there. Slow and steady will win the race. Like, the storms are great. Okay. Plague to make it easier. Storms to make it harder. I don't even think this needs to die for Bisu to tap out here. He's down 200 to 79 supplies. Soma's macro. I don't even, you don't even. Yeah. Okay, he's storm dropping. Bisu is fighting to the end here. 57 drones remaining, down from 78 from our guy Soma at some point in this game. But yeah, he's just absolutely massing here. Not going to send in everything at once, because that's how everything gets stormed and then you die. Splitting his lurkers. This is working for him. It's a slow, steady march up this way. Bisu's army is like a couple Zealots and Dark Templar. They got a Defiler. That's good. But he does not. GG, that's it. Bisu taps out, and Soma is your winner in 34 minutes and 11 seconds of non-stop PVZ. Man. That was incredible. That was absolutely impressive on the display there. That's Soma, man. That is the power of a Zerg player when they get up to 70 workers. They can just kind of do this. This units lost tab is going to be incredible. Like 2,000 Zerg units are going to have died in this game, I swear. But Soma wins kind of comfortably. Just because this base has a million places you can expand to. He's still mining from this bottom left base and from this bottom left expansion. Like, that's how crazy this map is. It's awesome. But yeah, this was everything. Kitchen Sink was thrown, right? Guardians were thrown. Dark Archons were thrown. DTs, Zealots, Lings, Hydras, Dragoons, Zarkons. No Ultras today. Which I feel like would have been pretty good, actually, to add those into the comp. But nah, it was just... Gas went to Lurkers and Hydras and Defilers. Just wanted more of those, and it seemed to work. The plague on this base until it died was thumbs up. We don't see that a lot. A lot of time I get a question, similar question from people who are like, why don't we see plague being used on buildings more? And sometimes you totally do. So sometimes you do. Anyway, G. Cannot be happier about that match. 354,000 points to 311,000 in favor of Soma. Yeah, I mean, look at this. He outproduced Bisu by 11-3 and got killed by like 4-1. So, I mean, yeah, that's some incredibly cost-efficient stuff out of the Zerg player, relatively speaking. 46 buildings that are Protoss raised, only 12 Zerg buildings died. Fairly normal, but yeah, this is... Yeah, considering how long the map was cut in half, I'm surprised that Bisu's income was not better than this. 92 to 76,000 in favor of Soma in 34 minutes is definitely going to get it done. Because, I mean, what is that? 20 minus 6, carry the 1, whatever. It's like 20,000 resources. It's a good chunk of cash. All right, well, I mean, that's kind of just Soma being Soma. And that's going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.